Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
It's time for top 10 games of 2021.
Yes, it is. It's the best games made, according to us, and depending on the games we played. In this year.
Yes.
Obviously, since you said 2021, not going to do like Carcassonne, it's my number 8.
It wouldn't be your number 8 anyways.
That is true. It was a joke, which was not very funny. So... The last time we did the top 20 to 11, if you haven't seen that yet, what are you waiting for? Just click
check it out.
The pause button, go and
see that.
There's
a lot of good games there as well.
Because it might be like spoilers for what is in this video.
Yeah.
And if you are new to our channel, you can subscribe to us. How do you do that?
I think you're clicking the subscribe button. It's right under there.
Yeah, it says subscribe and you click it and then you are
really
one
easy.
of our friends. You can be a friend anyway, but we like you better if you subscribe.
That's true.
And yes. Are you ready?
We got 2 crossovers
That's
in the last
true.
video, and we together we thought we're going to have 14 and 15 in total. So I'm having my doubts now.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
It is.
Yeah,
it's
kind of possible, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
So should we just dive into it?
Yes.
Jump right into the water of the top 10 games of 2021.
Yeah, should
Are you
I
ready?
begin?
Yes, you can start.
Yes,
we do
I
it in
can
normal,
start.
the same way to make it easier for my brain.
My number 10 is Doodle Dash. And this is a Norwegian game, actually.
Yes.
It's from Chili Fox Games.
Yes.
And it's a...
It's a drawing game.
Yeah, I was so close to saying roll and write.
Yes,
but
which is not.
It's not. It's a write and roll game. Ha! It is.
It's a party game.
Yes, it's a party game. And it's one of the most fun party games I've played in a long while. It's not been a lot of them this year for me to love, but this is definitely one that had me cry laughing.
Yes.
It was so funny. And I think it's one of those perfect games that you can play with anyone.
Yeah.
Still like the one from Vlada Chevadel. Pictomania is my favorite, but that is harder.
Yes.
So the bonus with this is that it's easier and it's like balances this being fast and being good at drawing really well. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, and it's also a lot easier to teach, so it's like so much easier to just get into
Very
with families.
simple.
I really enjoy it.
Fun.
This was like mid-20s for me, like
Cool.
in the middle of the top 20, I think.
Nice.
Not in the top 20, but in the top, like middle of the 20s, like didn't get on the video. So my number 10, if I can get the book open, is a game.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Crazy stuff. It's a game, and it's a game that's not, you wouldn't think would be here.
Okay.
It's Ark Nova.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, because I didn't like this game the first time I played it, but if you saw Keeper Call from a couple of weeks ago, I changed my meanings on it.
Yeah.
And now I really enjoy it. I just enjoy kind of mostly everything with it. It's still a bit long. I would not play it with more than 2 players, but I think the game is very fun. I enjoy the puzzle. As we talked about last time, there's more things, more mechanisms here. I enjoyed that in Terraforming Mars, which is a similar game. It has less interaction, but it has that engine building. I had my own puzzle of puzzling out my zoo. It has different upgrades. It has the cards that you can upgrade and you manipulate them as well. A lot of things to really enjoy. Really like this game a lot more than you did.
Yeah, it's not on my list. Not a big shock, but I still agree with you. There's a lot of things to like in this game as well. It's a good game. Then we have my number 9, which is a story-driven game. It's Role Player Adventures.
Yes.
And this is a game that we have had a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
The last weeks we played through the whole campaign, and it is my favorite story-driven games from this year.
Of the
From the 3 that we have played.
Oh no, The Crew and Welcome to the Moon are also story-driven games.
That's true. Okay. This has the interesting story, nice choices. I like a fast-paced and fun dice rolling, card manipulating, skill check system, which I really enjoy, and we've had a lot of fun with it.
That is, really good game. I agree with everything you said. If you want, as with most of these games, if you want deeper looks at them, we have reviews and videos on most of the games.
Yes, including this.
My number 9 is Welcome to the Moon.
Cool.
Which is a very good, very nice adaptation of taking Welcome to, which has these 3 piles. You flip them over and you roll a number, and you might do an action with a combination of the number that you chose.
Yes.
And this has that, but in 8 different games with... It changes up how it plays. It has a story which is nah. But the gameplay is very good and very fun, and it feels like the puzzles are different enough to make it feel like different games. Basically, it feels like you have the core thing and then you have modules which difference how you play the game. Really, really fun game. Enjoy all the puzzles. We haven't played them all. Enjoy all the puzzles I have played, and I really want to go back and play the rest.
Yes, we've done a review of this as well. I love it as well. I think it takes the very solid system in its core and does some really awesome things with it. Really cool puzzly things. I like it as well. Then
I
we
like
have,
it. That's your catchphrase.
Then
you have
we
to remember
have,
it.
yeah, I've forgotten for the two. Okay, I like it, and now it's number 8,
Yes.
which is Boon Lake. This is from Alexander Pfister.
Yes.
I really like Boon Lake. I think it's a very interesting design with the action selection.
Yeah.
How you see which one you want to do and how far it takes you down the river, where to build certain things to get the most out of them, just like the bolt, the bonus, and what you can do from there, and also how you pay for the cards and what cards you're gonna play. Some good blend of mechanisms here. Not my favorite one of his, but it's absolutely a solid game from him.
Yes, I love the game. I think it's very smooth. It flows down the road very nicely. I absolutely adore it. I think it's an amazing game.
Cool.
So let's continue on my list then, if I can open my book. My number 8 is Mind Management.
Cool.
A really, really nice hidden movement, one versus many game, like Scotland Yard, Fury of Dracula. This is very, very fun. And then when you play it, you then, depending on who wins, you will then unlock a module. So every time you play it, you unlock a new module, so you will make the game more and more interesting, more and more advanced if you like to. You can play with many modules to make it more and more deep and more strategic. Really enjoy this one, and the artwork is really different and nice.
So
I
good.
want to read this story, like the comic book that it's based on. I think that this is it was a big surprise for me that I would like it this much, because it's a genre of games I don't like that much. As always, I like to be the person hiding more than I like to be the person looking for the other person. That's just how I am in these kind of games, because I don't like to play the co-op part. But it's a very good game. I like it.
You like it. I like it as well. It was my number 21.
Oh, yeah.
So that is still pretty good. It's not my genre of games. It's basically why it's not higher, because like the packaged artwork, like the gameplay, it's super solid. A very, very good game.
It's like this is shaping up to be a very
different
crossover list, which
No
is really
crossover
different,
so
really,
far.
really nice.
Then we have my number 7, which is Coffee Traders. And this is one of the heaviest games this year.
Yeah.
And it's from the same designer that did Wildcatters. And it's so crunchy, it's so heavy, it's so good. My brain hurts when I play it, and then you made a good game, you know? So you're making coffee. You're building these plantages? No, that is not the word.
Yeah.
Plantations, thank you. In these different regions, and you want to also harvest coffee, and that you can harvest coffee from whoever you like. It doesn't matter if you own the plantations or not. And then like getting this coffee is super duper tight. And then like what buildings to build, what contracts to go for, trying to scrape in these very, very important bonuses, moving up on these tracks is just very intricate, and I want to play it again. It's super fun.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I don't know what to add. It's a tight, deep, long, brain-burning game.
Yes.
I really, really like it.
Yes.
Coffee Traders, which was your number 7, because my number 7 now is Golem.
Cool.
Which is another heavy Euro game, kind of like feels like a heavier Grand Austria Hotel with lots of tracks. There's so many tracks in this game, and I really enjoyed the game. I didn't fall in love with it. It has that kind of like, especially with replayability, it feels kind of the same, but it has very many very interesting things. It's a medium plus Euro game that I enjoyed a lot. It is has this nice marble mechanism. I like the dice rolling in Grand Theft Auto better. Most of the things I like in Grand Theft Auto better than I like in this, but I think it's a very good game and I'm happy to own them both because they do different things differently, even though they have a lot of similarities. And this was not supposed to be like a comparison review, but I really
But now it is.
I really enjoy Golem and I like it.
Ah, yeah, nice. I like Golem too. I think
Yes.
like most, one of the things that I think is most interesting is the moving of the golems,
Yes.
which is very different from Grand Austria Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a cool thing.
That's true.
My number 6 is Imperial Steam. This is from the designer who made Lignum, which also a very heavy and brain-burning game. And this is like basically building these railroads and delivering resources from your factories, trying to make your company be worth money,
Yes.
but not too much because then you can't sell your shares. And also it's like you're choosing actions, but you don't block for your opponent, you only block for yourself, and planning ahead because getting resources in this game is super tight. It's so much crunchy stuff in this game, so much to think about, so much to do wrong, and I like it.
Yeah, it's an amazing game as well. We're talking about great games. I like it as well.
Yes.
It has basically everything you just said. I don't need to say it again. I like it.
It's so good.
My number 6 is a crossover, so it's going to be quick. It is a role-player adventure, so I
Yes.
just like it a bit more than you.
Yeah.
And we're down to the top 5. And this is really cool because I am so excited now to know your top 5 because I have no idea.
Yeah,
And the thing though is that I think people out there are probably more interested in your top 5 now than mine because mine is probably going to be really linear and just following what you think it's going to be. But you have basically made me really excited.
Yeah, because this is a very different top 5 than I usually have. I feel like I think that this was a very difficult list to make, and
I'm excited.
I did just go for it.
Yeah,
Let's
just one of
jump
them.
into
Just do
it.
number 5.
Just do number 5, okay? Yeah, that is That Time You Killed Me.
Wow, yeah.
I really enjoyed this game.
Uh-huh.
Even though we haven't played it a lot yet, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite 2-player games.
It was my number 11, so if you didn't
Yes.
see the last video, we talked more about it.
Just like I can see this hitting so many top lists for me,
Mm-hmm.
both abstract and 2-player and old time, and this is such a game, and
It's a game.
such a game.
It's such a game.
It's
Like
such
it's
a game.
such a game.
Yeah.
Is it a great game as well?
It's a great
Do
game.
you
I
like
like it.
Yeah. So and we are going to do a review of it as well. We just need
Yeah.
to play a bit more and play all the different modules, and we will be having a review hopefully before Christmas or before. No, maybe not. Maybe in January. But you know about
It's
the game
coming.
now, and it's a good game.
coming.
So that was your number 5.
Yes.
My number 5 is gonna be a crossover.
Yeah.
It is. Yes, it is Coffee Traders.
Cool.
It was your number like 7 or
7,
6?
yes,
Yeah, 7 or
7.
6. Yeah, 7, not 6. I don't know why I said 7 or 6 after you said it was 7. Because you know your list.
You're still not sure.
Coffee Traders was your number 7 or 6, I think.
It was number 7.
7, yeah,
Yes.
7 or 6. It's a very, very good game. I agree with basically everything you just said. So if you're skipping to this part of the video, go back and watch. It was number 7 or 6 or
6.
something.
You don't know.
That was that.
Yeah, my number 4 is gonna be a crossover. It's a Soul Queen's Garden.
Oh wow! Wow.
I just liked it. I just loved it. I could play this each day, every day. It's just so nice and still so crunchy. This is one of those, perfect, not in the mood to play something heavy,
Oh,
but
yeah.
still wants that crunch.
Yes.
So I just think it's a super solid game.
Yeah, that was my number something as well. It
Yeah,
was
in
my
the
number
top 20.
13.
13.
So see more about it there. I also did a playthrough and review as well if you want to hear more
Played some
about
rules
the
wrong though,
game.
so
We have played it correctly now and we liked it better.
yes.
So that was your number 4.
Yeah.
My number 4 is The Great Wall.
Cool.
This is a very long and big and super cool worker placement game. It has a horrible rulebook and all of that, but when you get past that, it's a very good game. It's deep, it's thematic, it looks amazing, it has all of these very positive things. We have 2 expansions we haven't played. I really want to go back and play that
Yes.
because it is a super good game.
It is.
A game I think like I don't know if it's been in retail yet because it was a big Kickstarter, or you should get it. It's a very good
should
game.
get it.
I like it a lot. That is a great one.
Yeah, it's a little long.
It's long.
But it doesn't overstay its welcome
No.
for me. I enjoy every second of it. I didn't think that I would like this miniatures game with this war in it. It's very abstract war though, but it's basically not war. But yeah, I like it as well.
Yes.
A lot. Then my number 3
Oh yeah?
is Cascadia. It's just so good.
Wow.
I like it.
What's happening? Are you becoming like a abstract game, like abstract Treehouse games, or just now are abstract games?
Yeah, that's true. Cascadia, if you have played Calico and you think Calico is fun, throw it away and buy Cascadia because it's
and a Soul Queen's card.
Yeah. I just think it's super fun. I think you can play it with so many people. It's very simple to get into, but so many decisions to think about when you're in it. You want to score it all, but you have to prioritize and know now this tile that you really need is with this animal that you don't need, or you don't have space for it. And then it's also this area majority kind of thing with the areas. So it's not the heaviest game, and I feel like this is a year that not the heaviest games are a little in focus for me, because these light medium games have been really solid, some of them, and
absolutely.
this is one of those, definitely.
This is fun. This is so different and weird. I don't know who you are anymore. So my number 3 is going to be another crossover. It's going to be Imperial Steam.
Cool.
This was on your top 10 as well, right? It was
it
in
was
this
my
video.
number 7 or 6. 6 or 7. It was my number 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Imperial Steam, everything you just said. We did a review as well, I'm pretty sure, so you can watch that. Very good game, tight stuff, super fun, and there's only the top 2 left.
This is so hard because when I made this list, this was jumbled around a lot. Like the top 5 was like switching all the places, and I cannot I'm not perfectly sure.
Are you like you're saying this now so for your own self?
Yes,
so you
I'm defending my list because I like last year and the year before, it was so clear to me that Maracaibo was my favorite game of the year. I cannot say that with the same confidence this year, but it's still my list is full of like ratings that are above 8, so they're super solid games. My number 2 is gonna be a crossover. It's The Great Wall. It's my favorite game, like heavy game of this year.
Oh wow.
And it's just amazingly good. And now it's your number 2.
Yeah, and the rest of my list is not going to be very interesting.
It's very boring.
But your number 1, I'm almost thinking I should just do my number 2 and then my number 1, and then we could do number 1. Because I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. And you know my last 2.
Yeah,
so my number 2, I'm just going to do my number 2.
I don't know the order, though.
I'm going to do my number 2 and my number 1. Is that okay?
Go.
We make up the rules as we go.
Yes.
My number 2 is Boon Lake.
Cool.
Super smooth, super fun, just gives me that
game.
fun feeling. Love it. And my number 1 gives me that very fun feeling, and it's so smooth, so good playing. It's Messina 1347. Really good game.
Yeah.
I just think you just had a 1 in front of it. You just forgot to erase that one. So
it was my number 11. Yes.
It is a very good game. It's not the heaviest, it's not the like crunchiest, but it has that smoothness to it that I really like, and it's hard to do what you want to do. I love it. So there's so many good games. What is your number 1?
My number 1, like this, when I made the list, this was the most consistent number 1 that I had. My brain hurts a little because I said no rehashing, but this is a new game. It's Welcome to the Moon. I just really had so much fun with this game. And you had it on your number, what was that?
8 or
number
something.
7 or 8?
7 or 8 for 9.
9. I just have had so much fun with it. Every time we say let's play a game, now I'm just like, I want to play Welcome to the Moon. And
but we don't have time for that. We have to play all the other games.
Yes, we do. So let's see how many crossovers we got.
That. I agree with that. I would give it like there's really nothing on your list I don't agree with. But there's way less crossovers than there's many many fun games to look for. Like there's so many good games.
Yeah, but yeah, like when I made my list, because we're heavy gamers, you know, we
say
play,
that, but
yeah,
we love it.
but
Like,
then I made this top list, and you
no,
know.
but also like we are more. I would say we are more omni gamers than we are heavy gamers. Like we
that's true.
love the campaign games. We love the heavy games. We love the medium games. Like Messina is not a heavy game. It's my number one. It's a medium game, a smooth medium game. So
I just thought it was weird to put all the heavy goodness under it, like Welcome to the Moon, Cascadia, Azul. But for me, this year, it felt right.
But this is going to be the list. When people are saying on Keeper Kill, like, oh, you only call that because it's a light game,
no.
I'm just going to show them this list and see that we do like these light and medium games as well. So how many crossovers did we have? We had...
You didn't have Cascadia at all, right?
No.
This is hard to do.
No, it's Cocopelli, Azul, Queen's Garden, Watched, if you count.
Yeah.
Cocopelli, Azul, Queen's Garden, Watch That Time You Killed Me. You did not have Anno, Ankh, Furnace, Stubbornness, Sleeping Gods, no. Welcome to the Moon. Golem you had?
No.
No? What? You didn't have Golem?
I didn't have Golem.
Rob Adventures you did have.
Yeah.
Coffee Traders, Great Wall, Imperial Steam, Boon Lake.
Now I have not fingers to count with.
But that was 11 and
12.
Messina. Did anyone on your list I had? Because but then they would be in my list.
Yeah.
Because they can't be there and not here.
That's true.
So we have counted through all my lists. We cannot find a game on your list that is on my list.
Yes, that's true.
So 12.
12.
So you were really close.
That far off.
No. You had 14.
I thought 14, yeah. One game that you will probably be asking about is Bitoku. We have played it.
We have also reviewed it before you see this.
Yeah,
it's just like true. Time is filming this before.
Okay, yeah.
So you will have already seen our review on that.
If you have seen it though.
If you haven't, you can go and see it.
People are here for the top list.
The other things is Oath. We haven't gotten to play that.
Yeah.
And also Imperium. I played it once, so it was okay. And we haven't got to play it more than that.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
No, I don't think
Probably
so.
something you're saying like, oh, what about this 18xx game or game nobody has heard about? We haven't played those. But we ended up, if you want to know, we ended up playing around 100 games from this year. We're trying, like this year was kind of, harder to get the games. So we're trying to play as many games as we think we're going to be interested in.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to add to the people watching at home?
No, I'm very curious about your top games from this year. Have we missed any amazing games? Are you agreeing? Are you disagreeing? We want to hear it all. Please comment and like and subscribe. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that is the end. You just said it. If you are still here and you haven't subscribed, please do so now by
clicking the subscribe button. And if you want to do something that is not free, you can
go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and help us support us there.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here with us this year. There's a couple more videos coming and then we're into a new year. It's so good to make these videos. It's so much fun.
Yes, I agree.
I enjoy it so much, and this is the end of this one.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.